There are so many great slasher films, especially from the 80s. Everyone knows the popular ones like A Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels, and Halloween sequels, but if you peel back the layers and dig a little bit deeper, you find other beloved slashers like Child's Play, My Bloody Valentine, Sleepaway Camp, The Burning, Slumber Party Massacre, and The Prowler. Dig a little bit deeper yet, and you get some truly hidden gems, overlooked masterpieces like Stage Fright, Alone in the Dark, Sorority House Massacre, and tonight's movie, Grave Robbers. If you've never heard of Grave Robbers from 1989, don't worry, not a lot of people have. It wasn't until 2020 until it got its first Blu-ray release by the great people at Vinegar Syndrome. Grave Robbers is a non-stop, gruesome, atmospheric, supernatural slasher from Mexico. It doesn't hold back. The killer feels like a Kane Hodder Jason Voorhees, zombie-like, brooding, and brutal as heck. Trust me, this one is a ton of fun. Welcome to the HellBound Horror Show. Grave Robbers starts in the past. A religious executioner performs a satanic ritual where he is to impregnate a virgin sacrifice who will then give birth to the Antichrist. Religious priests stop the plan and sentence him to torture and death. The priest embeds the executioner's very axe deep into his chest, and as long as the axe remains, the executioner will remain at rest. As he dies, he swears vengeance on the priest's bloodline. Many centuries later, we meet a small-town sheriff and his daughter Olivia. Olivia is spending the night away from the city with some friends in the woods. We also meet a gang of grave-robbing teens. They get by on stealing from the dead. Rebecca is a sort of psychic, and she can tell who is buried with gold. Well, they dig up a grave, but there's no gold in it.
No me creen, ¿verdad?
Well, the crypt opens up and they find the gold that they were looking for. They also find a tomb, and when they uncover it, they see a skeleton with an axe embedded in the chest. Rebecca begs them not to take out the axe, but boys will be boys. As soon as the axe is unlodged, it starts to rain. They quickly grab all the gold that they can and they run back to the truck. Well, at first the truck won't start, and then they get stuck in the mud. As they try to get out, the corpse from the crypt wakes up and it grabs the axe from the back of the pickup. Some local villagers come by with horses to help the kids out of the mud, but the horses get spooked by the lurking executioner. When the locals go to find the horses, they are brutally murdered. The gang of teens follow, but they end up stumbling upon the dead bodies. One of them accidentally gets their hands covered in blood, and wouldn't you guess it, the sheriff arrives on the site. Looks like he caught him red-handed. At the police station, the gang eventually break and they tell the cops everything. But of course, the cops don't believe the kids. We cut back to Olivia and her girl pals chilling in the woods, not far from the cemetery. Well, the executioner goes on a massive killing spree, killing off Olivia's friends. The executioner sees Olivia as the next virgin sacrifice and he tries to get at her, but the cops arrive just in time and shoot the cloaked figure, rescuing Olivia. For now. While the kids are in the jail cell, the mysterious executioner supernaturally rises from the grave with some of the best and nihilistic kills. No matter where you are or what you're doing, he will find you and kill you, even from the inside or through the walls. Grave Robbers ends like a typical Friday the 13th film, with the mask coming off the killer for one final showdown. Can anyone stop this undead executioner? Will Olivia give birth to the Antichrist? Will anyone survive the night? And will I ever stop smiling when I'm watching this flick? Grave Robbers is a blast for a low-budget slasher in a country not necessarily known for their slashers. Ruben Galindo Jr., who I talked about in my Don't Panic video, knocks this one out of the park. He's clearly inspired by late 80s slasher series like all the Zombie, the Friday the 13th series, and the Nightmare on Elm Street series. The production value is high, actors are great, characters, while one note, are decently well fleshed out and feel like living, breathing humans. The gore and killer are top notch. This is one of the most underrated slasher villains ever. Grave Robbers isn't perfect though. Audio quality can be a little harsh and inconsistent at times. The pacing is all over the place. There will be long stretches of nothing and then like 3 to 5 kills happen all at once. This is also a Mexican horror film, so it's not in English, and I know some people just can't stand a movie with subtitles. Also, some of the values and themes may not easily be applied to people in other countries. Grave Robbers is a must-see slasher film, especially if you like the later installments of the Friday the 13th franchise. I like to think of this movie as a Kane Hodder Jason with a bit more heart. It's brutal in all the right ways, it's fun, formulaic when it needs to be, and just a blast to watch. Grave Robbers comes fully recommended to all slasher enthusiasts. And that's all I have for tonight, so thank you so much for watching, and stay spooky, everyone. Hey, funny seeing you here. You come here often? So I won't lie, I don't know a lot of Mexican horror films, so let me know what Mexican horror films are worth checking out in the comments below. Thanks, bye.